Let's talk the Mancera Discovery collection. Sorry, the box is very reflective. Don't want to blind you. Similar to the Montel, this box is really beautiful, high quality, well made. Inside we have my favorites, the little pamphlet telling me what's in here and what the notes are. If you're not familiar with this brand, here's what the bottles look like. Quite lovely. And in this collection, there are 7 different samples to choose from. I'm just going to start in order from the first until the last. First up, we have Amore Cafe. Okay. Ooh. I don't typically like the really sweet or the gourmands, but this is nice. It's a warm and sweet. So it literally described as a warm and sweet gourmand. Okay, the avocado of fragrance. Okay, espresso and whippings of lush sweet cream twist with a hint of amaretto and speculoos. I don't know what speculoos is, but it's in here. On a bed of amber, vanilla, and brown sugar. I like this actually. Like I mentioned, I'm not usually into the big vanilla, sweet, gourmand, but this isn't overpowering. It doesn't smell artificial. I think that's usually my biggest gripe with the vanillas or gourmands is they smell artificial to me. This does not smell like that. This is nice. So there you have it, Amore Cafe. A sweet gourmand that even I like. Next we have Cedrat Boise. These are a little hard to get out. Oh, okay, here we go. Whoa. Oh, that is campfire. That is a very true cedar smell. So it's dry wood. A fresh burst of citrus and black currant quickly layers on a smooth, sensual chord of leather and cedar wood. I definitely get the leather and I definitely get the cedar wood. I can tell there's a little bit of fruitiness in there, but I wouldn't call it citrusy. So to me, I don't really get the citrus. But if you like your leather, you like your cedarwood smells, a little bit of fruitiness, you would like the Cedrat Boise. Ooh. I don't really think I would want to smell like this, so I wouldn't really consider it a feminine scent. I would consider it a masculine scent. I wouldn't mind if my husband smelled like this, to be honest. But I do like woody scents. The Amore Cafe, I would consider a feminine scent. I don't want my husband to smell like vanilla. But I know some guys like to smell like vanilla, and that's fine. Just not my cup of tea for men. Okay. Cedrat Boise, a dry wood. Like I said, leather, cedar, some fruitiness. I don't really get the citrus. That sounds good to you. You might like this. Okay, the next one. Let's put 2. I'm actually spraying them accidentally, trying to get them out. So they are really well packaged in there. This is called Instant Crush, and it's a powdery floral. Ooh, powdery floral. This can go one of 2 ways. It could be vintage powdery floral, smell like a grandma, or let's see, or be delightfully, surprisingly really good. I like this. I do like florals. I'm a little weary of powder sometimes when they say powdery, but this does not give old lady at all. It does not smell vintage. Oh, it's nice. Okay, Instant Crush, a universal crush. Fresh citrus fruits of bergamot and mandarin mixed with subtle florals, surprising ginger, and woody notes of sandalwood and vanilla. That sounds like a winner. It is a very well-rounded scent, honestly. This is beautiful. Instant Crush is beautiful. I do get the citrus in this one. I get this, maybe not so much the fruitiness. I think I smell the citrus more than I do the fruitiness in this one. I definitely smell the vanilla and the sandalwood. I don't really get the ginger, but if it's in there, it works. It works well. Instant Crush is beautiful. And they say powdery floral, but No, it's not vintage smelling. It does not smell like my grandmother. On to the next one. Juicy flowers. A fruity floral. Ooh, my favorite kind. I love myself a fruity floral. Oh, that one came out easier. Let's see. Interesting. This one smells a little vintage to me. The floral notes. I'm not a huge fan of this. That's a bit of a letdown considering it's supposed to be a fruity floral, but to me it doesn't smell like a fruity floral. To me it smells more like a true floral. But it's supposed to be juicy, sweet, and cheeky. Juicy flowers reveal delicate fruity notes and combine subtle with innocent rose, seductive jasmine, and mystic sandalwood. Okay. It's supposed to have pear, sweet peach, jasmine, and vanilla. But maybe the pear is kind of at the back end, but I definitely smell more of that jasmine and rose. It's too much. It's too true floral for my taste. It smells a little vintage. I'm not a fan of juicy flowers. You can't like them all. Okay, on to the next. Is supposed to be red tobacco. Oh gosh. It's a struggle getting these out, guys. Whoa. Ugh. Hold on. I need a minute for that one. Tobacco. And incredibly potent. At least they warn you. They warn you that it's incredibly potent, and I 100% agree. Wow. It's considered a spicy amber. And I really like amber. And it is spicy. Let's see. Sexy tobacco fragrance opened with sharp spices of cinnamon and nutmeg, sweetened by deep amber and vanilla. Okay, cinnamon, nutmeg, amber, vanilla, tobacco. I definitely get the tobacco, 100%. You get the vanilla, a slight sweetness. You definitely get the amber, and that cinnamon and nutmeg. That's interesting. I don't think I personally have a cinnamon nutmeg fragrance. I like it. I think I would wear it in the winter though, maybe on a date night. I would consider this one unisex. I wouldn't mind smelling like this in the winter, and I wouldn't mind my husband smelling like this on a nice, seductive date night. Okay, red tobacco, it is very potent. So when you first smell it, it takes you aback, but you continue to smell it, it grows on you. I like it. Okay. Okay, please be easier to get out. Please be easier to get out. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's my only gripe with the Mancera pre-packaging. You basically waste a good bit of the perfume trying to get them out. But to be fair, I also don't really have any nails. This one, Roses Vanille. It's a floral gourmand. Okay. I don't know how I feel about floral gourmands. Let's see. I need to think about this one. A modern velvet rose surrounded by intense creamy vanilla and dried by dark woodsy cedarwood. So rose, vanilla, and cedarwood. This is another one I would consider unisex. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I don't mind it. If I smelled somebody with this on, I would like it. Okay. Once again, not my favorite. I think floral gourmands are typically not my thing. So, okay, on to the last one. Sicily. It is a fruity citrus. I like citrusy smells. Oh my goodness, I think that one was the hardest one to get out. Okay. Whoa. Very citrusy. Okay, Sicily. A refreshing burst of Sicilian bergamot and grapefruit, delicately sweetened by peaches and pineapples. Notes bergamot, grapefruit, peach, and pineapple. I like it, but I do like fruity citrus. I do like those citrusy smells. I'm a big fan. I like grapefruit a lot in scents. I like the grapefruit with the pineapple. I think it works really well. You could smell the bergamot. Ooh, okay. This one I would also consider to be unisex. I wouldn't mind if my husband smelled like this, and I wouldn't mind smelling like this myself. I don't know if you can hear my cat Bubbles, but I locked her out by accident. I thought she was in here, and now she's crying outside the door. So I apologize for Bubbles throwing a fit as she's locked out of the room. Ooh, okay. Of course, I'm biased, but this one might be my favorite, the Sicily, the fruity one. Ooh. This is definitely a spring summer scent. Alrighty. So, Amore Cafe, Cedrat Boys, Instant Crush, Juicy Flowers, Red Tobacco, Roses, Vanilla, and Sicily. I'd say my two favorites were probably the Sicily and the Instant Crush. The Instant Crush was the powdery floral, which was surprisingly really good to me. Didn't smell vintage, very well rounded. Yep. I would consider this a feminine scent. And my least favorite was probably that Floral Gourmand, the Roses Vanilla. It's not bad, but it's not great. And then the Juicy Flowers, the fruity floral that was supposed to be a fruity floral, but doesn't smell that way to me. Let me smell it one more time. Maybe stop smelling it again. It was a little harsh, but it does have that more vintage smell to it, and I wouldn't get a full bottle of this one. All right, there you have it. The Mancera Party Discovery set. Let me know in the comments which one you have or which one you like. Thank you so much for watching.